Welcome to Short Bites of History. Ancient World Oddities. In ancient Egypt around 2000 BCE, beer wasn't just a drink, it was a bath. Egyptians brewed a thick, sweet beer called heket, using it in religious rituals. Priests poured it over statues of gods, believing it pleased them. But some folks took it further, they bathed in it. Workers building the pyramids got daily beer rations, and some soaked in vats, thinking it healed aches and blessed their skin. Archaeologists found brewery temples where priests mixed beer with herbs for sacred soaks. Women even used beer as a face mask, hoping for a godly glow. It was sticky, smelly, and a bit tipsy, but Egyptians swore by it. The ritual faded as wine grew popular by 1000 BCE, but it showed how beer bubbled through their culture. Would you take a beer bath? Share below. Next, Romans feast on flamingos.
Warning: theme may be disturbing for some. In ancient Rome, around 100 CE, the elite threw wild feasts featuring flamingo tongues. Romans loved exotic foods, and flamingos, pink and flashy, were a delicacy. Wealthy hosts, like Emperor Vitellius, served them at banquets, boiling the birds and plucking their tongues for a refined dish. One feast in 69 CE reportedly used 1,000 flamingos, their tongues mixed with peacock brains in a garish stew. Guests lounged on couches, marveling at the pink platter, while slaves fanned away the heat. Flamingo feathers decorated the tables, showing off the host's wealth. The dish was chewy and fishy, but status mattered more than taste. By 300 CE, the fad faded as flamingos grew scarce, but it showed Rome's appetite for extravagance. Feathers and tongues were the ultimate flex. Would you try flamingo tongues at a Roman feast? Share below. Next, Mesopotamians trap demons.
Around 600 BCE in Mesopotamia, people used demon bowls to trap evil spirits. These clay bowls, buried under homes, were inscribed with spells in Aramaic to ward off demons like Lilith, who they believed stole babies or caused illness. Families hired magicians to write spiraling chants on the bowls, often naming specific spirits to banish. One bowl from 500 BCE begged, "Keep away, dark ones." They'd bury the bowl upside down, hoping to trap demons inside. Archaeologists found thousands near the Tigris River, some with doodles of chained demons. Neighbors swapped bowl designs, turning it into a quirky trend. Think ancient DIY. The practice lasted until 200 CE, fading as new religions spread. It showed how Mesopotamians mixed magic with daily life to feel safe. Do you have any rituals others may seem as odd or quirky? Share below. Next, Greeks stripped for the Olympics.
In ancient Greece, around 776 BCE, the Olympics had a wild twist. Athletes competed naked. Greeks believed the body was sacred, so runners, wrestlers, and discus throwers stripped down to honor the gods. At the first recorded Olympics, men raced in the stadium, dust flying, with crowds cheering their form. Women were banned from watching, but some snuck in, risking a death penalty. Winners got olive wreaths, not gold, and bragged about their natural glory. One 720 BCE runner, Orsippus, lost his loincloth mid-race and still won, starting the nude trend for good. The games paused for injuries, like a wrestler breaking a finger, but no one cared about modesty. By 400 CE, the Olympics faded with Roman influence, but the bear tradition showed Greece's bold spirit. It was the ultimate test of grit and provide glory. Would you race naked at the ancient Olympics? Share below. Next, Chinese predict with bones.
In ancient China, around 1200 BCE, Shang dynasty kings used oracle bones to predict the future. They carved questions on turtle shells or ox bones like "Will it rain?" then heated them until they cracked. Priests read the cracks, claiming answers from ancestors. One king asked 3,000 questions, from crop yields to war outcomes, leaving behind 150,000 bones. Archaeologists found these in Anyang, revealing a quirky ritual. Kings sometimes sacrificed animals or even people to ensure good predictions. The bones were a hotline to the heavens, blending faith and fortune-telling. Scribes etched the results right on the bones, creating the earliest Chinese writing. By 1000 BCE, the practice faded as bronze inscriptions took over, but oracle bones showed how Shang rulers obsessed over fate. Cracking bones was their crystal ball. Do you have beliefs others would think as odd or mystical? Share below. Watch the compilation Ancient World Oddities.
Thanks for watching 5 Ancient World Oddities on Short Bites of History. We make history fun by serving it in small bites on YouTube Shorts. Videos are created with the help of AI using VidAI. A link to VidAI will be pinned in the comment section. The video popping up now is something YouTube thinks you will like. You know what to do: like, comment, share, and subscribe.